Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back and I've got no clue what happened there. I apologise in advance. That was weird. Like, really, really weird. Let's see how that show ended, just so I can get... Yeah, I was in the middle of a good point as well. Which is annoying. So let's resume. So we were talking about Smackdown. So the Secret Service, one, that shouldn't be a thing. Chelsea Green doesn't need a faction. And two, you're getting nothing out of it that does any favours at all. You know what I mean? Like, it makes no sense. The Miz was in this. Just means I have to start from 3 hours from 30 minutes this time, but that's okay. We'll add another man in just to make it funny. Thrasher for old time's sake. Okay, so Secret Service. Don't need them at all, and it does nothing for Piper Niven. It does nothing for Alba Fire. And it's not adding more spotlight to Chelsea Green, who's not getting enough title defences of her US Championship, which is, funnily enough, like Lyra Valkyria, not defending her title at WrestleMania. Funny thing is, I know how to fix that. This is what I would do. You put Lyra Valkyria's Women's Intercontinental title on the line versus the tag team titles. Whoever gets the fall wins that title. And if the tag team champions lose, then Lyra and Bayley become double champs, since they've gone this route. Either way, I'm not a fan. I think it's really weak. I think it's poor booking. And it just shows that WWE does not care about the women's tag team titles or the mid-card titles, because they're not even being defended on the show. Which I think is incredibly futile. And the answers, it asks me questions. And what is weird as well is it wasted Natalya. Again, you have Maxine Dupree beg Natalya to give her a chance to work with her. And you don't even... Now, I'm not a fan of Maxine Dupree, but she's trying to improve in the ring, so I have to give props where credit's due. If you're going to have Maxine improve, and try to improve, why would you have Maxine Dupree and Natalya lose so easily like that? You know? I actually feel bad for Maxine Dupree. I actually feel bad for Katana Chance and Kaden Carter, who are the only genuine tag team they have. But, hey ho, it's just ridiculous. They actually didn't sell you a key point of this gauntlet match as well. No one actually looked like a genuine winner. My solution for the women's mid... Hold on, let me just get that up properly, Catherine, thank you. My solution for the women's mid-card is to put one each night during the pre-show. We don't need 2 hours of talking, commercials, the video packages we've seen 1,000 times. That's a good point. That's a fair point. That's not a bad idea either. Like, that's actually... That would be good for... And also, you could give, realistically, Lyra Valkyria and Chelsea Green, what, 2 20-minute matches? At least, plus the tag team titles. Since pre-shows are about increasing your interest in people buying the product, because at the end of the day, they still have to buy the product. You could have the exact same. Excellent news. Thank fuck. Thank fuck. Oh, she never fucking comes back. She's over the hill. She's finished. What's that song? There's a very appropriate song. Oh, that's it. Goodbye. So long. Fuck off. Happy days. Herself. She said it herself. She was on a stand-up comedy show last night. And she was clipped saying it as well. After I've done Smackdown anyway, I'll be wrapping up. It's only because the PlayStation chose to be a dick. So when this match is over, the review will be over. And then I can go and do the rest of my... whatever the fuck I'm going to do for the rest of my birthday, which will be food. But again, the women's booking of the three, you got 2 mid-card titles and your tag team titles, and really they don't care. And it's annoying for me because I care. No, I'm not watching tonight. I'm busy. I'll probably watch it. I'll probably watch it tomorrow. Like, I'll watch it back or something. But yeah, so people always ask the question about certain things. How are you supposed to care if they don't want to make you care? How am I supposed to care about the US Women's Championship? And I'm a Chelsea Green fan, but how am I supposed to care about Chelsea Green as US Women's Champion if they're not even going to let her do anything with the title? How am I supposed to care about the Women's Intercontinental title when I don't even like Lyra Valkyria, who is boring as hell? And how am I supposed to care about the Women's Tag Team titles when they're just the women's equivalent of the 24/7 title? And I'm not saying this as a means to shit on it or berate it. I'm actually saying it with... I'm asking genuine questions. How am I supposed to when they're honestly not making the effort? And I'm making the effort to like it. Like, I'm actually asking a serious question. Because this is... whether people want to accept this or not, this is bad booking. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. Let me turn those blinds... let me bring these blinds down just a little bit. Like, I'm not saying that to get people defensive about their favourite bookers and all that crap. I've got the same energy for other things. But how are you supposed to take it seriously if they're not taking it seriously? The only other option is you get rid of one title and you just have 2. Or You make heavy investment sacrifices. I'm not sure. But that's what the gauntlet match, funnily enough, proved. The gauntlet match proved that they don't care about Lyra Valkyria as Intercontinental Women's Champion because she's not even getting to defend it at the very first WrestleMania opportunity you can get. Chelsea Green doesn't even get to defend her women's title at the very first WrestleMania opportunity she can get. You're having... Don't even get me started on the tag titles either, like the men's tag titles. Even though I need to come to that shortly anyway, but... Honestly, someone give me an honest answer. Not because you hate the bookers, or you hate the companies, or you hate the products. Just give me an honest answer. Or give me an honest... Someone just give me an honest counter, and don't give me the counter response of, oh, it's okay, give Triple H time. Because, quite frankly, that's not a right answer. I just want to know, how can I invest my interest in these three championships when they've just decided, you know what, you're not even getting it yourselves? I would have liked Chelsea Green versus Zelina Vega at WrestleMania. I would have liked Lyra Valkyria to defend the title against Bayley at WrestleMania because at least Lyra can try and justify herself as champion. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez, yeah, dumber and dumber. Up against Kaden and Katana, for example. I'm like, you know what, that's actually a decent match. There you go, there's 3 women's matches I've just booked. Off the top of my head. Boom, boom, boom. I've just gave you 3 women's match, or Lyra Valkyria versus Natalya. Natalya would have given Lyra a good match, would have gave her the rub, and it would have helped her. Like, it just doesn't make any fucking sense. And Catherine, that's a fair question, and it's a fair point. Why create these titles if you're not going to book them properly? It's why I've actually got, and I'm saying this now because I'm seeing a lot of AEW fans say it. I've seen a lot of AEW fans say, I cannot wait for the AEW Women's Division to get a tag team title. No. No. AEW Women's Divisions are fine with a world champion in the TBS title. We don't need tag titles until you actually fix the issue. Tag teams. You need more and proper tag teams. Not, let's shuffle these two together. No, no, no. It needs to be fit and proper. And WWE don't have that either with their tag teams. They don't have enough proper tag teams to justify having a tag team division. I don't get it. Someone else give me something. Give me something fucking tangible. Come on. Exactly, that's my point. Like, Kaden and Katana actually developed themselves as a tag team in NXT. See, before they released her, you actually had another one. You had Indy Hartwell with Candice LeRae. Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark, they eventually came together, but would you say they're a true tag team? I don't think so. Same here, I don't want it either. I do not want to see a tag team division unless you're actually going to have tag teams. AEW need, for Collision and Dynamite, they need I would say in total to have a good women's tag team division, you need 8 teams. TNA, when they had the Knockouts division and the the Knockouts Tag Team Championships at their best, they had 1 or 2 throwaway tag teams, but the rest were all actually people that worked together, that came together as tag teams, booked like teams. And that was 2008 till 2012. Since then, it's been mix and match. But now it's mostly just a singles division with a couple of tag teams thrown together. WWE, on the other hand, don't have tag teams. AEW don't have tag teams. So don't just throw it together for the sake of it. I actually think that's lazy booking. Oh yeah, 100%. And the weird thing is, you can build it, but you've got to work for it. And they can do it. So can, ironically enough, so can WWE. You just have to work for it. But you need to start putting them together now. Otherwise, it's not going to work. So, get the teams building, then let's build your tag team division. You introduce a title holder, and let's do it. Otherwise, if you're not going to do it, scrap the tag team division and just stick with your main world champion and your mid-card champion. Rey Fenix versus Berto. Does anyone notice what they're doing with this whole booking? Does anyone notice what they're doing? Now, luckily, Rey Fenix is not in the LWO verse. But do you notice what they've done to him? They're using Rey Fenix. Yeah, like, I would be fine with them. I think Deonna's better as a singles talent. Taya and maybe Serena Deeb as a tag team as part of the Vendetta, and Deonna does the singles work. But Anna and Ty, 100%, absolutely. All right, Nick, how are you? All good here, thanks. We did part 1, and then the stream cut itself out annoyingly. So we're redoing the last half of this review of 3 shows. And then after that, I'm going to go celebrate the rest of my birthday. So, Smackdown. What they're doing... I'm 28, Fernando. Same age as Jay White when Jay White became the first Grand Slam champion in New Japan history. Isn't that rule of fate? Me and Jay White, top-notch tier. So what they're actually doing with Rey Fenix is strange. Now Catherine thinks Berto's going into catering. He is going to, but how he gets to catering is the weird part. You see, I am not. Nearly 30, thank you. This is a strange dynamic. You see, Berto is definitely going to be going to catering very soon. Andrade will be coming out of catering just to feud with Phoenix, then go back. But what's strange about this is they're using Rey Fenix's natural charm as a babyface and his believability as a babyface, because let's face it, Rey Fenix is a good babyface. They're using Rey Fenix as a babyface to get a certain talent over as well, which is odd as hell. Oh yeah, he's going to be. He's going to be joining Phantasma. But he's going to be in there to turn their best heel babyface. Mark my words. Mark my words. When this is all over, mark my words, Santos Escobar, when he's not having songs sung about stealing cars, when Santos Escobar brings Rey Fenix into Legado del Fantasma, he's going to propel him into the spot that he can get so they can make him darn babyface, which is a massive mistake. Now, why is this a mistake? Because Santos Escobar, as good as he is as a babyface, and he's actually a good babyface, Santos just has a much better feeling as a heel. Like, he gives you that... He gives you a very interesting dynamic as a luchador, as an unmasked luchador, as a heel instead of a babyface, and it actually fits him so much better. So I actually hope they do not turn him babyface. It's just the way that I've had the, and I slightly picked up the vibe last week, but I didn't comment on it. I am this time, because they've done it again. Now, if Santos wants to motivate his troops, then so be it, right? I've got nothing wrong with motivating the troops. But when you want to congratulate him for his performances against your guys, it's clear that you're looking to replace them, but you're being told, by the way, your character is being changed soon. And I actually think that hurts Santos. I don't think it benefits him at all. What do you guys think? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree? Again, it's open for discussion. Like I said, Smackdown posed questions, gave answers straight away, and then it gave questions that actually don't have an answer right now, that may never have an answer anyway. So, it's up to you guys. Do you agree with me or do you disagree? Let me hear what you guys think. This is not me, and like I said, this is not me shitting on WWE. Like, this isn't a shitting on contest right now. You guys can do that if you want. I'm just trying to figure this out, because this is what this show was about for me. This show was about me trying to figure things out for a change. Because quite frankly, I like it when I get to use my brain like that. Because that's what this felt like. This felt like a mystery show. This felt like watching Scooby-Doo. This is your mystery. Here's your clues. Get working. What the fuck was that drop kick? What was that drop kick? We got a brutal-ish segment between Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre. Catherine was spinning this one because she got to see Damian Priest. Because we know that Catherine loves Damian Priest. These two were just going at it, violent after violent, trying everything they can to smash them apart. And then we got a DDT at the very end of the segment. Okay, at least we know they're building their match to WrestleMania. I don't think... It might be one of the more decent matches at Mania because there's nothing for them Jeopardy-wise. It's back-to-back matches involving those two at Manias though, which is rather funny. I do like his entrance, Damian Priest. I do like his entrance. The purple lighting really is cool, especially after the lights come back on. And of course the asymmetrical, we're not sure what to call your moves, so the Mexican Muscle Buster obviously decided the contest. Yeah. Jewelry is a fun thing for these two when it comes to a feud. It's really embarrassing.